Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m.
Pretty much waking up now. It's a brand new day.
We've been sleeping in this whole week. What are you talking about waking up now?
Okay, I'm talking averaging. I'm averaging this out, not specifically averaging out.
The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Anyone want to call me? Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. Is it Ray? It's probably Ray. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Some kind of ghost.
Welcome to CouchCapades!
Eek!
Welcome to maybe the finale of Ghost Trick?
There's a good chance, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Is it Ray?
Yeah.
What?
Where's
what?
Ray and where's this cat?
Hello. It's Ray.
Hello.
Look at that hair. Oh, it's mean. It's evil Sissel.
It's bad Sissel.
Bad Sissel.
Ha! I see you managed to survive, Detective.
Yeah, hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body.
Well, that sucks.
We've separated.
Maybe forever? Who knows?
Oh, and you there.
Yes?
You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you?
Maybe?
This is going to be very confusing.
Just go with it.
You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural happenings happening?
Just roll with it. You told me to roll with it. I need you to roll with it, okay?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
Fred. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know.
So sweaty. So nervous. A little upsetting.
Oh.
Okay.
Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you. What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory.
Wait. No, I'm not going to say because then you'll get mad at me.
For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. Fred. I bet you'll remember soon who you are and who I am too.
Are they actually twins?
What?
What if the whole reason
Just say it. Just ruin me.
that he has ghost powers is because he's a cat and it's animals who have the ghost trick power? That's why Missile has the powers.
Shut up!
What if that's what it is?
Oh my God! Shut up!
I don't know.
That's great. I'm not.
That would be cool.
Oh, I'm sure enough. That's freaking great.
That would be pretty cool, man.
What?
Sorry. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
God, I'm so I need to know.
Right? But it's a Japanese story, so they're going to take their sweet time
Right?
in telling it.
Come on, Capcom. Let's go.
They got us good. It's all over the submarine.
For the
submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
Huh? What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them.
Well, at least you know.
They already have what they wanted now. The Tempsic fragment? I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. We got nothing else to do. We're stuck in this room together. You want to talk?
We're all gonna die anyway, so you might as well just tell us.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I kind of got some of it figured out.
Like what?
The meteorite radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Who the hell are you? Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get.
Okay.
And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Oh my God, this is gonna be so hard. Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. And then, how do you suppose I got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what it does? Dying while being exposed? That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
I mean, that seems pretty simple, right?
Right?
On that day 10 years ago.
Oh, please don't make me do Jowd too right now.
Oh, you will. Here it is.
A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
So, of course, I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right.
Yeah, the dog did get powers by dying
yeah.
next to that radiation.
Yep. But what about Sissel?
Yeah, well, yeah, I want to know what Sissel happened with
Yeah.
that.
Are the Timsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? Nobody thought to remove a radioactive stone from a public place?
No one thought to fill in the crater or block it off even
it's-
more?
It's been 10 years, guys.
We can rope this shit off, dogs.
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite radiations too.
Oh, if he died next to Sissel or the guy in red,
True.
he's still got the piece of meteorite in him.
In him. Huh.
Maybe. Okay. Time effect.
Another effect of the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, and it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? Fred, one of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? That sounds morbid. This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
Lynn, you have died like 5 times tonight, and this is your breaking point?
You're a detective, Lynn. Come on.
You came back to life 5 times tonight.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. If Miss Camilla can walk on 2 legs, but I can't, but I can suddenly move through time, then why not?
Like the little look, that dog gets it. I don't understand why the dog can get it, but none of us can. Whatever.
Ultimate protector.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean?
Trying so hard.
I'm trying to drop it with
I
that
know.
one and bring it up a little bit
Yeah.
higher.
No, I get it.
That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body.
Jeez.
Oh shit! All right.
In other words,
No rigor mortis here.
I was Wolverine. My body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
That's a little disturbing.
It really kind of is actually.
What?
My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. My body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time? Just stopped? Huh? What? So I simply existed, not really alive, and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. I'm still young, vibrant, and full of life, technically, but not really.
Right.
Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut the guy's body with a scalpel.
So, I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
That is kind of cool and scary all at the same time.
Right?
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Excuse me?
Our lives?
Yeah, who the hell are you talking about?
As part of the deal I made with those guys as part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and him and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you trapped his daughter. That's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
A little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
What? No! They got something out of the deal?
Huh?
Look, I'm saying they double-crossed the double-crosser. Their
That's crazy.
objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik.
Okay. But why? So nobody would know, I guess?
Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate.
Okay, sure. That makes sense.
Pigeon Man,
Pigeon Man, Cabanella.
Inspector Cabanella, and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too.
Sure.
And, as it turns out, me as well, because I guess I didn't factor in, I don't know, it's in my heart.
Right?
I was one of their targets as well.
Shocking.
So, they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. Technically, by the laws of what you just stated, I shouldn't be walking around at all if I don't have my fragment, correct?
Well, not necessarily because...
Oh wait, it's still in his heart though. They grabbed a different fragment.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's still nighttime.
Yeah.
So, like, the sun hasn't come.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. That's,
But
yep.
also, how did they get the fragment out of his body if you can't cut through his body?
Yeah. Exactly. That's where I'm kind of at. Like, I guess I also go to the point of like, once. But I guess what you said makes sense because like once the fragment got removed, I assume that everything catches up to normal and you just go anyway. But since the sun's still down,
if we go with the rules of the spirit exists outside of the body until the sun comes up,
yeah,
which that was a rule stated early in the game. So
Yeah,
okay,
so- okay, I
this
follow
still
that.
works.
yeah. Well, how did they get
But-
the fragment though? If the medical examiner couldn't cut in,
Yeah,
unless they have a super weapon or some shit like that.
who knows?
But they had one more final target.
Me?
You, detective.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, did you get hit? I guess you would have probably gotten hit by the meteorite too, or some of the radiation. I don't know.
Something.
If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago.
Well, she was still there for it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Jeez. What? Why is she being blamed for just being in the park?
Yeah, I don't understand
As
that.
a child.
Yeah.
Okay, that totally makes sense. But I was just a little kid playing in the park, you know, with a plunger.
Oh my
like
God,
you do.
It does look like a plunger,
It
doesn't it?
really does.
I wanted to be Mario.
I was going around looking for Mario and Luigi, and I was going to be Princess Peach. But I have red hair, so maybe I was just going to be Daisy.
Fred. Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Joud's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
What do you mean?
All right.
Hi. I'm not Sissel.
What do you mean it was a trap?
I told you who I was.
What?
You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So, of course, you didn't recognize me.
Right. I'm following so far. And then I decided you needed to go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I took possession of you to make you shoot me.
Right. Makes sense. But how did the cat die? Yeah. Explains the shaking.
Yeah. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power.
She's very stubborn.
It was the first time I wasn't able to control someone completely.
Oh! She did shoot Sissel. Oh,
The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark.
That's so sad.
Oh my God, you're right.
The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan all along. You see how long John can hold on to this voice?
you're doing good so far. Lots of water.
Oh my, I'm out of water.
Oh, that could be bad. Oh,
Oh crap. I think this was me.
yeah, I think you had the first one. You're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong.
But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out.
Oh,
But then,
Oh, it's raining.
we've got rain here.
something new, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
What could that have been?
I showed up.
Yup.
John's gonna pitch up a little bit and be like this. I was supposed to meet up with him after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? Also, why didn't you just get back in your body? I never even heard of the Timsic meteorite. I had no idea it was a thing.
Because you were looking into Joud's case. They thought you would find out about Timsic sooner or later.
Okay.
What now? What do we got here?
We're dead. Oh
We
God.
might be.
We are so dead. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine, and we all die,
Jeez.
holding hands.
Oh no!
There are no cores that link from here to the water surface.
What about phones?
Oh, there you go.
Ah!
Oh, no. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down the steam. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. Usually what a coffin is. There's no
Usually.
escape.
If you have a coffin for the living, would that be just a vampire's bed?
Probably. Possibly. Just a
Even
bed, maybe. Maybe it's just be a bed, like an
Although
enclosed bed.
vampires are undead.
Yeah.
Fred, I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, like I've been cut off for the past, 5 minutes, and it sucks. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
Fred.
Oh, Camilla's here too.
Oh crap, everyone's here.
Lynn! Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, maybe? Could be?
Why'd you get a book, Camilla?
If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. OMG! I totally forgot! Detective Jowd was here! Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry!
Huh, that's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand.
Only one thing?
Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Timsic fragment and escape if that was all they wanted? Why didn't they just why do they have to jettison your body off to the sea, into the sea? Huh. Oh, that's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter now. We'll never find out. We'll never find it again. Sorry.
All good.
I love, I always have a straight up panic when you don't move on. And I'm like, okay, what'd I say? What? And then you snap at me and look and you're like, I'm like, what did I do wrong? Oh God.
We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute.
By the power vested in me, I will figure this out. I'm a detective!
Yes, we do! Oh, yeah!
Wait, how'd you get it?
This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. He knew that something would have happened, so he gave me the watch.
That's a present from the inspector in white.
He has a name, guys.
I think we've said his name's Cabanella, Sissel.
So many times. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. How does that help?
But, oh, see, there it is.
Even if we find out where it is, how do we get out of here?
How do we get there?
How do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us.
I think.
Missile, there are 5 people here.
Yeah. Come on, Missile. Get better.
With our powers, right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
How is a torpedo gonna help if it just pokes a hole in the control room?
I don't know, man.
Come on, let's get started. What kind of complicated BS are we doing here? Okay, it's the only place that I can go there. I'm just double checking if there is anything else that I can look at. I can look at the control panel. I guess we just start with the door. Can I open the door?
Better not open this.
Okay.
That water would come gushing in, I bet.
It's such a peaceful mood at the moment. No need to throw cold water on it.
Wow, you're getting called out by the dog.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as call it peaceful.
Okay. I can't even switch to missile. Okay. I was gonna switch to missile and see if he could go further.
Yeah. Guess we operate that.
Yeah. Oh. We can get the grapes. Cool.
Oh, yeah, because we get fed grapes.
Yeah. And there's the phone. And I dial.
Oh, shit.
I can go places. Should I start with the torpedo or the engine room?
Well, it said torpedo, so we might as well just go torpedo.
Makes sense.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. There is another torpedo there. Remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram, but we don't want to blow up Detective. We don't want to blow Detective Jout up. But something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer.
All right. I'll see you up there then.
Because that's how you get yourself out of trying to show
Everything.
everybody
making
climbing.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. Guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo with this switch.
It's so awkward. Some of these pauses, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No? All right. I'm down. I'm here for it.
And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Hopefully it doesn't get wet.
Yeah. All right. Let's try it.
Good luck.
Sure. Okay, so I'm in the phone. I can turn the valve if I need to.
Is that Miss? Who's that? That's got to be Missile, right?
Has to be.
Do I have to talk to Missile?
Maybe. Let's try.
What will happen to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will! Count on it!
All right.
I'm a good dog!
You are a good dog, Missile.
Okay, so
Now we have Missile
I
power.
now have control of Missile. So I can go a bit further now. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I can swap the switches. Do I need to?
That's maybe.
Okay.
So we got a valve.
That's not what I. Nope. Don't wanna talk.
Okay, maybe switch. Maybe do the
I
switch. then, yeah.
guess.
Oh shit.
I'm still on that side. Well, it was probably needed.
All right, you know what? Go switch back to Sissel, and then can we switch the switches? I'm sorry, not switch switches, but like flip the switch.
We can switch the top one. I think.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
there we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
Yeah, because if we had tried to pull the switch before, then that was tied to the top one, and
Oh, yeah.
that one is already gone.
Yeah. Okay.
All set on this end too. But something's odd.
What is it?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking.
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess we'll find out.
Right. Okay, hop onto the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Wait, what? All right. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Let's get Sissel. Wait, I was gonna grab Missile.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jout is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Clearly, I've shown that I can do this.
Don't worry about this. All right, I got it. Quick and easy and fast and not getting overcomplicated and like
Jeez.
timing everything should be fine. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. And then I'll go into the ether, never to be heard from again. Just hold on until we get back.
You got it. Okay. Bye.
Okay, come on, Missile.
There it is.
Red!
Missile?
I'm sorry, I can't go!
What?
I just can't. How can I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind! I can't do it!
Missile?
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched! You'll have to do the rest, Sissel!
Fred? I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that.
Aww.
I understand exactly how he feels.
Oh.
Protect him, Missile. Empty head, ultimate protector.
I want you to go, Missile.
Oh shit.
What? But Miss Lynn!
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
God damn, they're really coming after us.
Seriously. Also, I was wondering earlier why there were 2 dots in the missile,
Oh, that's a good point.
but now that makes sense.
now it makes a lot of sense.
But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again! Never, ever, ever! Even I can understand that! I couldn't stand that! Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla! I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Fred! Miss Camilla!
Here he goes.
That's a good boy, Missile.
Sissel, did you hear that? I'm the best boy ever! Oh my god, Miss Lynn said that I'm a good boy!
Missile, if you want to stay, it's fine. We're going to be traveling possibly quite a while in this missile.
12 seconds.
12 seconds
12
above.
seconds.
I'm the best boy!
I don't know if I can take this missile. You're all screwed.
Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
Please tell me the game just does it. Please. Please, for the love of God.
We're ready. Everyone start praying. 12 seconds.
Just give me a countdown. Something. I don't care.
Sissel,
Yeah?
we never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now.
All right.
All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight.
We also don't know who Ray is.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missy?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will! I am best boy!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Even if we all die. Here goes then.
Good luck, friend. Bye.
It's the wrong one. But okay. Sure.
I love Camilla's waving like, good luck!
Yeah.
See you later!
I mean,
Bon voyage!
it makes sense. Oh. Those 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up.
Oh, good. They do it for us.
Thank God. Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. Small chance. Here they go. Perfect.
Okay.
I
was
didn't even have to do
I was
that.
like, wait, did you just do that? Like, dog,
Nope.
that was great.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh, Detective Chow.
I bet that big masked man did this! I'm gonna bite him!
You You better not. You might break your teeth.
He seems like a robot.
The command room has lost power and is sinking.
He didn't smack it right.
So I wonder what this masked man is going to do now.
Let's take the detective down! Down!
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, all right. How'd you
Let
die
him
again?
talk.
Sorry for the wait, Detective Chow. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it up here. How's Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Oh, they're not doing well.
Well, it's kind of a long story. Fade to black.
Perfect.
And that's when it happened. We all died. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yona. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
Because it was worth the price?
Hey, I don't understand. I wish I knew. Oh, shit, I don't know. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my power.
I thought he was going to tag along.
You! Hell, you followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Fred, are you Yomel?
Yomiel?
Yomiel?
Yomiel.
Yomiel.
Yeah.
Yomiel. Okay. Yeah, Yomiel. Fred.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Okay, I can do this, Sean. I can do this. So, you remember me now, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yo-me-el. Alright. Yo-me-el. Oh, that's right. But those people on the Yona kept on calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them.
Okay.
I didn't see a need to tell them my real name.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions?
Again?
I've been trying to find my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead.
Who am I?
I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd? Right.
What?
Right. Oh God.
Welcome to me with Lynn, Camilla, and Missile.
Yep.
Yeah.
10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that?
I won't say this too often, but Missile, I'm so glad you're here to let my voice rest because I have no effing water.
By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who is good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. Rose probably gonna give me some water, so I'm gonna run this real fast. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? Oh no! It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. Those are words I'm saying right now. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
Okay, brought you 2 water
Thank
bottles.
you, God, you are the best.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about! But I am best boy! Miss Camilla said so!
God, thank you for stalling too. I appreciate you. About to pound this effing water, man.
Oh, sorry. I thought I gave you enough time.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm gonna. To me, it just changed. Or sounded like another challenging job.
Okay.
However, this project was also the target of a secret plot.
Excuse me?
I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me that I'd ever have to deal with spies.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was made public.
Never.
It was never made public. and every organization in the country moved on this one.
Wow.
And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
Oh. That's just sad.
It is sad. Secure yourself, everyone. I was the guy who built the core of the system.
Ooh.
And the police arrested you. And then, an incident happened.
That
incident happened.
No!
He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as hostage.
Yes. Okay.
By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
Before you got in there?
It was about 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
That honestly sucks.
That does suck. 10 years ago.
Yes. Meteorite. Craziness happened. Taking no responsibility for his actions.
My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. Walking around aimlessly, I existed in this world, no question about it.
Okay.
But nobody noticed my presence.
That honestly sucks.
That does suck. What good were my powers? They didn't help anyone. Anybody.
No one at all.
Not even the passage of time could heal my pain.
I'm not even in charge of this.
In fact, it only made it worse.
So much worse. I was totally alone.
I wanted to disappear. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. Not that despair. Get that teddy bear away from me. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
You can't have it better than me. I suffered, now you must suffer.
And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about.
Jeez.
I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? Fred. It was a twisted wish of a mind possessed by
Poisoned.
Thank you. By infinite loneliness.
I mean, it does make sense, but it also just sucks.
And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea.
Oh, did you now?
I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
Right. What kind of deal?
There's something I just don't understand about that deal.
Only one thing?
I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal? A new life.
Are you sure?
Life? I asked them for 2 conditions.
A new body.
Number 1 was that they helped me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth. A new beginning,
Yeah, that's what a rebirth is. Completely understand this.
I didn't care if it was a fake life or artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me.
Your body stopped the moment of your death. Explain to me about this growing old bit.
Would you possess a new life? Is that what you're trying to, or possess a new body? I think that's what he's trying to get at is like,
It might be.
And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family.
That's a lot to ask for, man. Not everybody gets that.
That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that.
Okay.
to make it all come true, I knew I'd had to take a lot of money and a lot of power. It would take a lot of money and a lot of power.
Yeah.
And that's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal.
Shocking. Let's learn about betrayal.
They were making their moves more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to the country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Timsic was all about.
They knew what they were looking for.
And you had no idea they were doing this? None at all. I was a fool.
Yep. All good. All good.
And now to pitch up. So, then, why did they go to all that trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of Timsic meteor from the park? They couldn't. Huh?
The park is right there, man.
We have a dog that shows us otherwise.
Yeah.
After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. Okay.
In this country, too.
Oh God, thank you. Oh fudge. Hold on.
So close.
A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
Right. Oh.
Just keep the voice going in different places. Oh, by Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh?
Exactly.
At first, the government didn't believe the report.
Why would they?
But then, they decided to put a park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? Well, that makes sense. It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. What?
Oh, please tell me the idiot
Oh my
that we
God.
ran into was one of them.
Son of a bitch.
Perfect.
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. God damn. No, not him. He's just a plain old person. Oh.
Plain old odd person.
Plain old odd
Okay.
person. All right.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
That's something at least.
Yeah, all right. Well, what do I know? The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
Why don't they just take the meteorite?
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorites.
Just move the meteorite to a secure base, man.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite.
It's a hole in the ground. People would probably be like, oh, hey, let's put up a memorial. They could switch out the rock and nobody would know.
So, that's it, huh? All right. So, the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Fred. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. But what good will that do now?
Who knows?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do it without Detective Jowd. Fred. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place.
Like a cat does.
I won't give up now. All right, fine. Let's see where this leads us. Fred. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Yeah.
See how this works.
Oh, God, thank you.
Oh, you're about to have to
I know.
do more.
I know.
This is why I brought you 2 water
I so
bottles.
appreciate
I hesitated and then I was just like, no.
So, where are we headed?
Away.
We're not heading anywhere, detective! What? There's only enough fuel on board to launch us away, detective! We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination, detective! What are you talking about? that would mean that you're trapped here too.
Oh my God, you're right. He was a machine.
Yep.
By the way, I am not human detective.
Okay. That's fair. Giant robot.
I am a remote control robot detective.
Does that mean that we can control you?
What? That is how it works, detective. Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
What do you mean?
We get that a lot, detective.
I mean, clearly they're doing something.
Why would you go to all this trouble to do this? All the trouble to do this. There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Seriously.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, detective.
Okay.
Possibility?
What you mean?
What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, detective.
But there is! Go ahead and monologue for us.
Smacky!
Come on.
Back at ye!
Keep monologuing.
Oh.
No,
wait,
that's
wait,
okay.
what's-
We don't need this.
Now it's time to say goodbye, detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, detective. That's all I got right now. Camilla, forgive me. Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
That wasn't 4 minutes.
Alex, that was. Is his name Alex Connor? No, it's not. I'm trying to remember RoboCop. RoboCop just got his,
no idea.
like, Alex Murphy, that's it.
Oh.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't!
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around.
Also, Yomiel, just go back to your body, man. Just get back in your body and, like, do your thing or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so ghost time.
Huh?
What is it, detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell.
Yeah,
There's an aura. There's no
no-
aura emitting from his body.
emanating.
Thank you. Shit. Of course there isn't.
They took the, yeah.
The Timsic fragment is gone. Could this change? Could this change in his shell? Give us a kind of lead?
Hopefully. There we go. Let's just, get right in that body.
Fred, I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small it is, if they were afraid of it, is that they are afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Timsic. His body cycled between moments that separated life and death. Right. But not anymore. The Timsic fragment has been taken away, literally cut from his body somehow. Exactly. So, what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Timsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So, let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death.
But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, now move!
Oh, jeez. Sure. Which time is going to be his time before death? Or do we just have free reign of the whole spectrum now?
Oh my
What's it
God.
gonna be? I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. I think, yeah, that's the end of the chapter.
That is the end of the chapter.
I almost feel like we should come back next time because these chapters can be kind of long.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of need to.
Yeah, we don't know what we're walking into. I'd have been fine with free baseball, but it might be a 2-hour episode. I don't want to do that. Like, let's break this up.
Yeah.
So I agree. So come back next time. The final chapter.
Yeah.
It has to be the final chapter, right?
Has to be.
You guys are the best. We love you. See you later.
Bye. There was so much that we found out, and yet so much that we still don't know.